Lewis Capaldi makes emotional comeback at Glastonbury 2025. In a moment that took thousands by surprise and sent waves of emotion across the music world, Lewis Capaldi returned to the Glastonbury Festival stage in 2025, 2 years after his deeply moving, yet challenging 2023 performance that led to a sudden hiatus. The Scottish singer-songwriter had been largely absent from the public eye since he made headlines in 2023 for bravely continuing his set despite visibly struggling with symptoms of Tourette syndrome. That year's performance was hailed as courageous but heartbreaking, as fans stepped in to help sing for him when he couldn't. Following that appearance, Capaldi announced he was taking a break from music to focus on his health and well-being. Many wondered if he'd return at all. But on a cool summer evening at Worthy Farm, the question was answered in spectacular fashion. Without prior announcement or build-up, Capaldi walked onto the same iconic stage where he had last performed and was greeted with deafening cheers from a stunned crowd. The surprise appearance quickly turned into one of the most unforgettable moments in Glastonbury history. "I'm back, baby," Capaldi declared, his voice both bold and full of emotion. The audience erupted as he stood before them, visibly touched by the reception. The 28-year-old artist then took a moment to gather himself before addressing the sea of faces looking up at him with admiration and love. "It's so good to be back," he said with a tremble in his voice. "I'm not going to say much up here today because if I do, I think I will probably start crying." And cry many did, from the front row to those watching the live stream at home. The singer's raw honesty resonated deeply. His fans, many of whom had closely followed his journey with mental health and Tourette syndrome, understood the significance of this return. "But it's just amazing to be here with you all," he continued, "and I can't thank you all enough for coming out and coming and seeing me." Capaldi, dressed in his trademark casual style, launched into a short yet powerful set that felt more like a moment shared between friends than a typical festival gig. Each note carried weight, each lyric filled with sincerity. Songs like "Someone You Loved," "Bruises," and "Before You Go" took on an even deeper meaning in light of everything he'd endured over the past 2 years. "Second time on this stage is a charm," he joked with a warm smile, a subtle nod to his struggle the first time around. While the set was brief, it was far from ordinary. There were no elaborate visuals, no pyrotechnics, just Capaldi, his voice, his piano, and an audience that embraced him like a long-lost friend. It was pure, stripped-down artistry that reminded everyone why he's one of the most beloved voices of his generation. "This is just a short set today," he told the crowd. "But I just wanted to come and kind of finish what I couldn't finish the first time round." He ended the set with a surprise performance of his newly released song, "Survive," a powerful ballad that many believe captures the pain, strength, and growth of his time away. The haunting melody and honest lyrics left a hush over the crowd before a roaring ovation shook the festival grounds. Critics and fans alike took to social media to praise Capaldi's bravery and resilience. Hashtags like #LewisCapaldiReturns and #WelcomeBackLewis quickly began trending worldwide. Many shared how his return gave them hope, proving that healing is possible and that stepping away from the spotlight is sometimes the most courageous act an artist can take. Capaldi has long been known for his humor, self-deprecating charm, and emotional transparency. But this return showed a new dimension of his character, one that speaks to perseverance, self-care, and the unbreakable bond between an artist and their audience. While he's yet to announce a full tour or album release, fans are hopeful that this marks the beginning of a new chapter. Even if it doesn't, Capaldi's message was clear. He's still here, still fighting, and still finding joy in music, even on his own terms. As the lights dimmed and Capaldi left the stage, he looked back once more, waving to the crowd with misty eyes. For those lucky enough to be there, it was more than just a performance. It was a reminder that healing can be loud, messy, beautiful, and shared. Lewis Capaldi didn't just perform at Glastonbury 2025. He reclaimed it.